Good evening, and welcome to AMB303 News. This evening we'll be covering the topic of children's toys, their typical supply chain, and also other factors that are involved in the logistics of these toys. The global toy market is currently worth $90.7 billion and has seen an increase of 15% since 2014. Being one of the oldest creative industries, toys have given children the ability to engage their senses, inspire their imagination, and encourage social interactions. As the toy industry is a creative business industry, it is extremely volatile and has a seasonal nature. The validity of this industry is due to the variable and unpredictable demands, small product life cycles, and small and detailed selling windows. This validity of the industry makes it extremely important for the business to ensure that a supply chain is effective, fast and accurate in delivering goods from the manufacturer to the consumer. So what does go into a typical supply chain of the toy industry? Well, let's find out. The toy industry typically uses a 5-step supply chain from raw materials to end consumer. The first step starts with acquiring raw materials to produce these toys. While children's toys come in many different types and are made out of many different materials, the most common component is plastics, such as polyolefins, styrene-derived polymers, and plasticized PVC. These raw plastic materials are sourced from Tier 2 suppliers in countries such as China, Japan, Germany, and the United States. These countries hold 41% of the total world plastic trade and are crucial in the production of these toys. Secondly, these materials are distributed to a Tier 1 manufacturer, such as toy global giant Mattel. These raw materials are then turned into the company products in such countries as China, Indonesia, Vietnam, and United States. This process involves filling a mold with a liquid form of plastics, which is then cooled to form the shape of the object, which then undergoes cosmetic detailing. Once these products are completed, they are packed for distribution. The third step involves a third-party logistics company distributing these products all over the globe for sale. For Mattel, products are distributed to over 150 countries to leading retailers such as Target and other e-commerce businesses, to reach consumers, completing the 4th and 5th step respectively. There are a few challenges that the toy industry is faced with in regards to the supply chain management. This includes the bullwhip effect and technological, ethical, and social challenges. The toy supply chain can be considered a lean supply chain. A lean supply chain allows a business to operate and deliver orders and products to end consumers quickly with minimal waste within the supply chain. Having a lean supply chain gives the ability for the business to reduce what is called the so-called bullwhip effect. The bullwhip effect is an inefficient asset location and varied inventory fluctuations that result in a shift of demand for products. As the toy industry is seasonal, the bullwhip effect can occur in high demand seasons. However, for companies like Mattel, as the supply chain is lean, this results in a reduction of the bullwhip effect and allows a better flow of inventory. This is due to the company not outsourcing operations to another third-party manufacturer and using a high-quality logistics company. Ethical and social challenges arise for many companies in the production chain of goods for consumers. It is key for a business to ensure that they uphold a high level of corporate social responsibility in the supply chain, to not only focus on the economic impacts of operations, but the social and environmental impacts. In 1997, Mattel adopted a set of standards known as the Responsible Supply Chain Commitment. These standards were formulated to ensure that all operations of the supply chain upheld high social and ethical standards. This included adapting an ethical sourcing and production procedures with extensive audits on factories and suppliers, and a modern-day anti-slavery policy which aims to reduce worker exploitation. While technology is assisting companies with tracking stock systems and allowing businesses and retailers to allocate reorder points automatically, it has affected the industry as a whole negatively. Technology has seen to take over a large market share of the children's entertainment. As of 2017, it is estimated that 90% of children have access to these technology. These technologies, such as the iPad, are allowing children to relate to their cultural and social interests in one device, therefore making physical toys unattractive. This will also affect the supply chain due to a loss of inventory demand, resulting in a loss for the business. Thank you for listening and have a good night.